no one is, you know, titillated by a self-deprecating individual. That's never been hot and never will be hot ever. So. Why did I think it was wise to put a peppermint in my mouth right now? I don't even know. I had total control over the situation, but my body was like, put sugar in me, woman. What's up, Libra? So, okay. I don't know why. This may not be relevant to any of you. But as I was like, you know, doing my little tune-in thing, do you know what song I started hearing in my head? And I was literally sitting here like, holding my cards, getting in alignment with y'all's energy, and I literally heard Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. And I literally was doing this in a chair. I don't know what that's about. I don't know. Y'all are weird, so I can't even be surprised with y'all. Somebody might have a whole epiphany from that. Of all songs that would come in my head. I feel like I need to look up those lyrics. Alright, y'all. Goon Gang. Maybe that's my Goon Gang's theme song. Alright, so this is your love reading for the end of March. And I'm not going to do what I did with Sagittarius to you guys. Because they beat y'all out by like a few little views. But I'm going to pick a romance angel card for you and the person that you're with or potentially connecting with. And then your past influence, present challenge or energy, you know, and your outcome advice going forward. Because that's so awesome. So this card is for Libras. And this card is for their person. Wait. Okay. What is it with that? I feel like I keep, because I picked this, okay, I picked a card for your person, but I just felt so compelled to pull something from the bottom of the deck. We'll work it out, y'all. I don't be knowing what's about to pop off here, but hey, I like being spontaneous, you know? I like, you know, some form sometimes, but I need a lot of leeway to just kind of improvise, you know? I'm not a big fan of rules and such. You feel me? So anywho, we get 3 cards for Libra. 3 cards for Libra. Librans, 3 cards for them. Alright, this is your present, your past influence, and move, and your outcome advice card. This is your present. You know what? No. I'm sorry, y'all. Still hearing Gucci Gang in my head, and I'm getting all thrown off and whatnot. Don't worry, I didn't turn the cards over. That just wasn't right. Well, that's your present energy. The card that's sticking straight up to the sky. Okay, let me get a past influence energy and a outcome or advice card for Libra. Past influence and advice for Libra people that do stuff and things or whatever. Okay, this is your past. That's your future. This is for your person. That's their past and their future. This, I feel like this is about to be very interesting. Okay, Libra, for you guys, we're at 4 minutes already. Oh, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Very, very true. No one is, you know, titillated by a self-deprecating individual. That's never been hot and never will be hot ever. So, oh, here's another thing where we can get really serious about this. The reason why it's so imperative that you love yourself first is because you can only love another, and I use that term loosely, to the equal degree and value that you love yourself. So if you disrespect yourself, if you don't take care of yourself, if you neglect yourself, if you put, you know, other people before yourself, and it's the same way you're going to treat the person that you're with. Because you can't love someone else more than you love yourself. You're your own best teacher, are you not? Hello. Anyway. Oh, and a little secret, you know, if you want a lot of abundance in your life, this is the secret to success, people. I feel like I should do like one of those ebook infomercials on that. Do you want to be successful? Do you want the answer to all of your problems? Well, for the low cost of $5.99 times 9. Okay, let's stop being silly. In your present energy, you guys have the 5 of Wands. In your past influence, you have the 6 of Pentacles. And in your advice, you have the 4 of Swords. Oh, Libra. Let me tell you a little something that is so wonderful about you guys having this card. Last night, you know, I was getting a download, and when I get them, I typically go in this weird kind of state where, like, I just stare off, and I'm just, like, you know, hearing bits and pieces, seeing symbols, and then this whole narrative manifests, and I write it down just to kind of make it, you know, clear for me. That's my process, whatever. Everybody has a different one, but that's what works for me. But, and I was trying to figure, I was like, why are you telling me this, you know? And then ironically, as I'm writing that down, a Libra calls me. And I was like, interesting, right? But it was almost like I was being shown this process through which, almost like a deeper understanding of the process through which we go through in our personal evolution, right? So I say that to say that my notebook is right here. I'm going to read you guys what it is that I wrote as the answer to your advice. Okay? So, anywho, in your past influence, we have the 6 of Pentacles, which is the giving and receiving card. So that's like, well, you know, of course, reciprocity. It's like equal give and take, right? But presently, right now, you guys are in a conflict. But see, now this is what I feel like I have to say. Even though this is saying, you know, this card is symbolic of reciprocity, I'm not really getting that vibe. I'm not really getting that vibe. I think that it's almost as if you give in the spirit of, I don't want to say that. It's like you give to receive, you know? You give to receive. You're very giving, and you're very generous to a fault. You know what I'm saying? And see, didn't I just say something about like being self-deprecating and stuff? It's like a lot of times, I don't know, we can get into that martyr syndrome, you know, of feeling like, you know, we got to hang ourselves up on the proverbial cross, you know, and sitting up here acting like aesthetics and starving ourselves and things like that. And like, you know, I have to do without so that they may have, and all of that. But we're doing that because we want that love. And I'm not even going to say we. I'm just going to say you. That's what you're doing. We all do it, but this is your reading. So I shouldn't try to, you know, divert the attention away from you. And the fact that you give way too much to people And you may not be aware that you are trying to get the love from them that you should be giving yourself already. You know? It's almost in hopes of, you know, things coming into alignment for you by you giving. And I mean, in a sense, yeah, I mean, if you give, even if the person that you give to doesn't reciprocate it, it's like it goes into the universal bank, you know? So you'll get your karma back. But you have to be cognizant of your state of mind and really sit and reflect on the true intention and motivation behind why it is that you give so much and go out of your way so self-sacrificially and such, you know? But anywho, in your present challenge, you guys have challenging times in your challenge position. It's alignment. And I'm also seeing too, it's 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, and 4 of Swords. So it's kind of like a regression, but this is a good regression though. This is the best kind of regression, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. Can't spend too much time on y'all because we still got to do this other person and such with their 2 cards and things. But anyway, so yeah, right now you guys are kind of like at war. I'm going to tell you why though. Because you're at war with yourself. You know, you could be in conflict with someone else as well. So, because, you know, the whole mirror theory, it's the conflict within us, the pain within us, whatever. It manifests in the people that we're interacting with every day. And that's really what I'm feeling for you guys right now. It's like all of the opposition that you feel, like if you feel like personally attacked or like, you know, people are trying to harm you or this person has some sort of malicious intent or something like that. It's like you're fighting this invisible battle and there's really no one else there but you, you know? And it's because you're guarded. It's almost like you've been through so much stuff that it's like you're still fighting. You know what I'm saying? And I say that it's because it's in your spirit. It's like, not in your authentic spirit, but I mean, it's like it's in your energy field. It's like you have been through so much stuff and to almost where you've become accustomed to it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really feel like there's anything going on per se. I just think it's the lens you're looking through, if that makes sense. It's kind of like how you're seeing things. So it's like you're like in warrior mode, like in guard position, you know what I'm saying? Like ready to attack for an enemy that's not even there externally. It's within you. And that's why you're perceiving what everyone else is doing that way. And that's like Spirit's way of kind of being like, yo, look within. But y'all about to handle that right quick. You know? Let's see, Heather. Y'all, this is a big accomplishment for me at this moment. Because this is something that I never ever do. And that is sharing anything that I write that has not been scrutinized and edited several times. So, Merry Christmas. Okay. So, this is literally what I wrote. And I wrote the 4 of Swords because that's the vision that I got. I got a vision of the card, the 4 of Swords. Wow, that's freaking dope. Anywho, I got a vision of the card, the original, you know, Rider-Waite depiction of it. And this is what I wrote. Take care of yourself. You just went through open heart surgery. Now you're in recovery. Rest and withdraw from the outside world. Breakups can feel like death. A death of who you wish they were. The death of the future that will never be. It's time to grieve. Surrender, release, heal, and forgive. It all starts and ends with you. This all makes sense. Don't know where Gucci Gang falls into this, but I was shocked that Sagittarius actually beat you guys out, because when I woke up this morning, I heard Libra. And the fact that the whole thing, like I lay the cards out and something was like, no, and I put it back, reshuffle, lay these out, and the fact that that came out in your advice, and the fact that I wrote your advice last night, I just love spirit. Dag nabbit. This is hot in the streets right now, peeps. Oh, and if you want to rewind that and kind of play that back, because, you know, when I get stuff, it's very metaphorical. So, I mean, I'm sure there's someone who may have literally just got open heart surgery. But I mean that like in a proverbial sense, you know, almost as if, you know, the card prior to that, Three of Swords, like someone opening up your chest and the vessel that keeps you alive, like, you know, cutting at it and things. Anyway, moving on at 16 minutes to the other person that you guys are connecting with or have already connected with. How's my hair look? I know. I got things going on. Anyway, 2 cards I have for this person are children and religious factors. Ain't that some stuff? Your love life is being affected by children, and your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. It's very interesting. So, I don't know. I don't know if that's 2 issues within one person, or if that's 2 different people that y'all are connecting with. But, yeah. Conditioning and such. Anywho, the present energy for this person is the 7 of Pentacles. The past influence is the 8 of... Oh, wait, did I show y'all? I don't even know. It's the 8 of Cups. Moving on. The present position is the 7 of Pentacles. And their outcome is the 5 of Cups. Interesting. Okay, so you might want to go back and watch, no. I'm gonna say it, goddammit. You might want to go back and watch the, Sagittarius reading. I'm just throwing that out there. So anywho, the past influence is, because I'm saying that because the other person, because I literally just did Sagittarius before y'all, and the other person in the Sag read, like their person had this card, so I'm just saying. Anywho, nonetheless. The past influence with this person is the moving on card, which is the 8 of Cups. So it's them pretty much walking away from a situation that was no longer fulfilling them emotionally. So it's kind of like, you know, investing a lot of time and energy into something or someone, and kind of getting stuck there, I guess you would say, and realizing like this isn't really what I want, and walking away from that and going out in search of what they really wanted, right? Wow, were they married? Okay, Libra, maybe because because, that was a whole nother story with the vision I got with this card of the Hierophant, whatever. Hierophant, the Pope dude, number 5, major arcana. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Anywho, but the vision I got of this card, of it being synonymous with the energy of the Hierophant, and it being not just in a religious sense, so to speak, but it also being like, social conditioning, cultural conditioning, so on and so forth. But the fact of me feeling so compelled to pull 2 cards, and I'm seeing these together because this can also symbolize marriage, maybe the person that you are connecting with or connected with, or whatever the case may be in your love life, whether they're here, not here yet, whatever. This person may be divorced with babies. I mean, not necessarily babies. Maybe they got 2 kids and 2 dogs. You got 2 dogs up in here, 2 kids. Oh, 3 dogs. Oh, man, y'all have a lot of dogs. Jeez Louise. It's a little puppy. Yeah, girl and a boy and a dog. It's what's hot in the streets right now. Could be twins. I don't know. But anywho, they may have gotten divorced, so they're moving on from the person they have children with that they were also married to. Whew, man. Anyway, their present challenge is awaiting results, right? So, them going out in search of what it is, their emotional fulfillment, like trying to get all the way to their little 10 of cups, having that full completion within their love life, they're still waiting on that. And I mean, I can kind of see how, given the, the circumstance that you guys are kind of in right now, you're not letting them in. So, I mean, they just sitting up here waiting. I mean, I feel like homegirl had already been through some things. Home dude had been through some things. Like, they were willing to walk away from something that they put a lot of time, effort, and energy into, and they just sitting up here looking at you like, or, that's not good. Another set of people physically walked away, but they're still like, looking back to that situation. Yeah. They're still oriented that way. So, I think they were hurt enough to where it's like, it's an emotional disconnect, but it's like they might be, doing a little stalky, I don't know, on the person that they left, or being overly concerned about what they're doing and things of that nature. Or they could just be waiting, on you. But, I mean, if this is a person that just got out of divorce, real talk, y'all, like, you cannot do that. Like, I need people to understand, okay? This is a public service announcement from the counselor lady, okay? When you get out of serious committed relationships, people, you cannot be jumping back into another situation, okay? You can't do that. Like, you're not even at the emotional capacity to focus on another person if you're trying to heal yourself. And I mean, especially with you, Libra, like I'm saying, dog, like, because I'm just thinking about that. If your little 4 swords card is all of that, like, you really gotta, like, detach from people, to detox, and, like, put yourself in the very present moment, to be present with the all on some stuff, to recuperate. Why are you even trying to be with someone right now? Like, you are not in a place to do that. Like, I don't know. Maybe the person you were with was hella narky, Libra. And they, like, sucked you dry. Like, you feel devoid of life right now. Like, life is just extra great for you on some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just would be your life song. You know what I'm saying? It's just very humdrum and monotonous. And I'm here and, like, this is life right now. Yeah, So if you're going through that, which is normal, I'm not saying that that's not normal, when you're going through, like a healing process, that's absolutely normal and you have that right. And you shouldn't rush your process based on anybody else. And then this person, I mean, they're trying to be practical about it, you know? They're trying to be practical about it. They're trying to see the they're trying to see the potential in it, but it's like they're still oriented to this. Oh man, both of y'all just need to y'all need some emotional healing, yo. Both of y'all, real talk. Because wow, okay. Your person they're oriented to their past, okay? And so this serious relationship that they were in. So, and I'll even put this in the sense of if it's two different people, because I hope I'm not confusing y'all, because this is a whole lot going on. It could be two different people, to where either the person that they left, it's either they broke up because of, you know, them having like totally different moral codes, so to speak, or religions or spiritual belief systems or whatever. Or it could be a woman who left her children's father, or a guy who left his children's mother. Or it could be combined to where they were in a serious committed relationship and there were children involved, okay? So they're physically oriented here. So it's like, even though they've emotionally moved on and they're not, oh God. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. So even though they've emotionally moved on because they knew that they were being unfulfilled, it's like they're still waiting. And if they're connecting with you, they're waiting on you. Oh God, they waiting for you to reciprocate. Sweet mother, I cannot even. This is too much. Oh wow, okay. And their outcome card, I can't with y'all. Not today. Not today. We're not doing this today, y'all. It's the 5 of Cups. Which is like, you know, I mean, instead of, this is, okay, because well, you don't know because you weren't there, because that's the Sagittarius reading. But I was saying that 8 is like a spiritual power number, right? So when you walk away from a situation that you've invested into that isn't fulfilling to you, that's a power move. That's, you know, loving yourself first, even though this is the other person's cards. But this is like saying, this isn't good for me and I'm deucing out. Now, this person, like you, is regressing, because you're 6, 5, 4. They're 8, 7, 5. You can skip the whole 6 in this piece. But I'm kind of picking up on, because these are how the cards are oriented, like this. So this is theirs and this is yours. Oh, wait, can y'all see that? Wait, because there's a glare. So this is y'all's and this is theirs. And it's like that. And when I looked at it, I'm like, the hell is she waiting on? What the hell is he waiting on, right? Reciprocity. So I don't know. I kind of feel like this might be I feel like this may be kind of like a learning experience for the both of you, to be quite honest. Because you come from a place where you overgave, and now you like, I ain't giving nothing. You ain't about that life. You're extra guarded, you're reserved, you're protected, you got your freaking warrior gear on and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you're like, ain't happening again, son. Right? But then I look at them, and it's like they're waiting, because it's like they moved on so they could have something more fulfilling, you know, and they just waiting to receive, and you ain't giving nothing, you know. And that's because you need to really go through your little process, which is totally cool. I'm about that healing life. Then the other thing with them, their outcome card is change your focus. Now, this is where I can relate these two for the other person. The cross watcher of Libra. That's what I'm just going to start calling it. I'm not going to call them your person. Because, you know, in some cases, Libra, you might not even know that this person is your person because they, you know, cross-watching you and stuff. So I think that's a new thing I'm going to implement now. Anyway, so the difference between these two is this is an empowered position, you know, because you make the choice to say, like, I'm not doing this, right? And you walk away in search of something more. The Five of Cups, you know, this is more or less like, or it would seem as if this has been a shock and it has happened to you. Whoa, wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute. Yo. Oh. Y'all gotta watch that Sagittarius read, dog. I don't. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Anyway, and clearly how we're now seeing these outcome cards for the other person, I see this as what's going on with them, and I suppose this would help you if you are cross-watching Libra, and then Libra, this will also help you to put things into context. Both of y'all need to change your goddamn focus, okay? Because y'all focus on the wrong stuff, okay? Because the Five of Cups and the original Rider-Waite deck is the dude, and it's like the 3 cups are spilled, and the reason why I said that is because we was talking about, you know, womanizer, womanizer in the Sagittarius reading, so that may be of relevance whether you know a Sag or not. But anywho, yeah, it's like they're so focused on what was lost, i.e. looking to the past. Can y'all see that? Because the glare is like on fleek, y'all. You know, looking at the past, all that stuff. They're focused on that they can't see that there's an opportunity, which is like, because there's 2 cups behind them that they don't see, that there's an opportunity for them to have, like, you know, a union. Not necessarily with another person, but I mean, it could be the union with self. You know what I'm saying? It's like the start of something, or an emotional connection to something or someone, right? So with this advice card for them, also in alignment with you, because of course this is your reading, so you get to benefit from it too, is in the effect that you and this person both need to change your focus. So the fact that you guys are focused on spilled milk, you know what I'm saying, stuff that has happened, disappointments from the past, the fact that you've been hurt, somebody took advantage of you, they didn't reciprocate, they didn't see your greatness, you know, whatever the case may be. It's like you got to let that go, okay? And I know that sounds like, oh, just let it go. No, you're not just going to let it go. You're going to go into your meditative state. You're going to get in your little casket box mausoleum thing. You're going to put your little praying hands on. You're going to hang your little 3 swords on the wall, you know, and you're going to freaking grieve. You're going to surrender and you're going to release, okay? Because you have to go backwards in order to go forwards. So with you and this person, you know what I'm saying? This is like the last stop before, like, I don't know, the choo-choo train to karmic justice or something. I don't know. That was a terrible analogy, but just follow me, people. Are we at 33 minutes? Oh my goodness. That looks really creepy just now. All right, Libra, because, yeah, so you need to heal. Change focus. If you have any more questions, hit me up. This video is just, it's too long. I'll be trying to just, I love y'all. Okay? I'm out. Deuces.